All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
All right, Shalom, brothers and sisters in this truth. I'm your brother, Mr. LJ, coming to you again with another lesson. Lord willing, this will be edifying to those of you who are tuning in. As you can see here, I'm wearing my new garment here, created by the brother Gaba Adama. He does great work. For those of you brothers who are going to be teaching on the street or teaching lessons both on the street and online, I suggest that you go to him. They do great work. Okay. But before we get started with this lesson, let's give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Okay. Double honors to the teachers, apostles, and elders from Great Millstone, and to the brother Yahweh the Maccabees 144, House of David, and the brother Amaran from the Mysteries of the Kingdom trilogy. These are the two brothers that were inspirational in teaching me and breaking down these scriptures to me, and bringing me closer to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua and as part of the hopeful elect. Now, today I'm going to go into this lesson. This lesson really is going to focus around, the strategy that Esau is using right now today with this Beetlejuice to basically exterminate our people. Okay, and some might be wondering, like, why is he using this against everybody? And so we're going to go into the scriptures and we're going to see that. I'm going to show you a little video here that just kind of, I want you to keep this in your head as we go into this lesson. Okay, and just bear with me for 1 second here. I bring this video up on the screen here. Now, take a look at this. Okay, and I'm going to play this. Now, you're going to see, what does Esau do right here? He pushes, he uses the ball and he hits all the other balls, and then they are now scattered, right? And he will meticulously go after each one of these balls to sink them in the pocket before he finally goes after the 8 ball, which is really the true target, okay? So keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind. Now, let's go into the book of Jeremiah 9, starting verse 13. It says, "And the Lord said, because thou hast forsaken my law, which I set before them, and have not obeyed my voice, neither walked therein, but have walked after the imagination of their own heart, and after Balaam, which their father taught them. Therefore, thus said the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, behold, I will feed them, even this people, with wormwood, and give them water of gall to drink." Now, let's take a look at the word Balaam. And as we all know, the word Balaam is often referred to Baal, a false god or idol. And we can look here in Great Babylon, aka Sodom, Egypt, okay, our land of captivity, the pit, okay. There is a lot of these false idols and gods all over the place, and the whole lifestyle over here is based on idolatry. Okay, now let's take a look at the word gall, and that word gall means bitterness, okay, or resentment. Now, do we not resent the other nations that are over here that are making it? And now, this is before we come into the truth now, okay? We are at the bottom. We are the ones that are being persecuted. We are the ones that are being shot dead by the cops. While you can have these Chinese, okay, these Moabites, have underground casinos, do not pay taxes because they write a lot of their receipt in their restaurants just on a piece of paper, and especially if you pay them cash, they can finesse that. And okay, so they probably owe the IRS probably trillions of dollars, but they don't go after them. Okay, they can sell drugs, commit fraud with credit card. Okay, but they don't go after them. And I've had a couple of Asian associates, throughout my career, that have bragged to me about the fact that they do all of these things because why? They know that the real target in this wicked ass queendom is going to be the so-called black man and black woman, okay? Especially the black man, okay? So we are the real true target. Now, Yahweh Shai scattered us across the earth, okay? And of course, I'm going to share you another screen right here. And for those of you who have not seen what the earth may actually look like, and so we can see here, I'd like to show you the Google Earth, okay? And you can see here, okay, we've been scattered across the globe, across this earth. So how is Esau going to get this? He's going to get all of the kings of the earth to go into their own little tribal units or their country or their nation and basically execute what he's looking to do, which is to give everybody the juice, Beetlejuice, okay? And this is how Esau is doing it, okay? So he's that player that is now going to use precision to go after each one of those balls until he can get to what he really wants to get to, which is a target. And guess who that 8-ball target is? You guess it. It's you and me who are part of the hopeful elect, okay? That's who he really wants to go after in the end. Isn't it funny that the ball that is actually shooting after the 8 ball happens to be white? A white ball, okay? Let's continue. I will scatter them also among the heathen, whom neither they nor their fathers have known, and I will send a sword after them till I have consumed them. And that's what that stick is, what you saw inside that video that I show you. Okay, that stick is the sword. Okay, and he's hitting and taking out basically all of the people that basically he think that may be part of the hopefully elect. So now, why would they not just turn around and come out and say, you know what? Let's just go after the niggas. Let's just go after the spicks. Okay, okay, why don't we just go after them? Okay, they won't. And the reason why they won't do that is because why? We already know that you are your genealogy, your heritage is really based around your father. Okay, so they already know that amongst them there are Hebrew Israelites, there are children of the Most High that have skin as pasty and pale as these doggone Edomites that are sitting in lofty positions in this society, and they know that they're in command position in their military, they're in their Congress, they're mayors, okay, they're senators, okay, and you'll wonder why there's always constantly that division. So they already know. That's the reason why you see that devil came up over 2 weeks ago and wanted to mandate that everybody take it. Why? Because it realized that there are people who belong to the nation of Israel that are sitting amongst them in high position, and they want to make sure that they can get those people, you know, to lose their closeness to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and then get into this new world order that's coming. And we know there is a new world order that's coming, but it's not going to be a new world order of Esau. It's going to be a new world order of Yahweh Shai. And there's a whole lot of lessons I'm going to be getting into here that's going to let Esau know exactly what his life is going to be like in the doggone kingdom. All right, continuing. Thus said the Lord of hosts, consider ye and call for the mourning of women, that they may come, and send for cunning women, that they may come, and let them make haste and take up a wailing for us, that our eyes may run down with tears and our eyelids gush out with water. For a voice of the wailing is heard out of Zion. How are we spoiled? We are greatly confounded, meaning we are confounded the fact that we went from being kings, princesses, and now here we are in this life scrapping around for crumbs. Okay, so excited that we got a damn job just over broke. So excited that we got a car payment that we can make, that we get a little car or a little bit of food on our table like that, you know, while the rest of these people, you know, live in great paradise and can take these vacations and stuff like that. We're confounded. Okay, our spirit is confounded because we have forsaken the land, because our dwelling has cast us out. So we are no longer in the kingdom that we're supposed to be into. We are no longer in the promised land. That delivery is going to come. Let's go into the book of Obadiah 1, starting with verse 7. It says, all the men of the confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevail against thee. Okay? And this is what you see the proudness of these doggone Edomites. Let me share another screen with you here, okay, before I go a little further here. Okay? Now let's take a look at this. Okay? Let's take a look at this. And as you can see here, okay, what do we have here? We have, you Mexicans are going to learn your lessons. Racist Karen call cops a man for recording her, dubs him illegal. Now here, these wicked doggone cave beasts come over here, rape, kill, you know, pillage, murder, okay, the inhabitants of this land, which is the tribe of Gad, okay, put Issachar into slavery, okay, went back over to Africa and bought us, you know, in chains over here. And those of us that survived went to almost 500 years of captivity. And then you got someone like this that dares goes and say this. Now, the thing about this is this Karen happens to have a Hispanic last name. Now, I'm using the word Hispanic, okay, because that's what they call them today, okay? But our people who are lost in this truth don't understand that, yeah, you can have a Hispanic last name, okay? But that doesn't make you a Hispanic, or it doesn't make you Israelite, okay? So this person right here, who most likely is an Edomite, okay, and a nurse, is looking down at people that's supposed to be like her, okay? And that's how the true wickedness goes. Let me stop sharing this for a moment. Let's bring it back to me. Now let's continue on with Obadiah 1 and 8. And it says, shall I not in that day, said the Lord, even destroy the wise man out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau? And thy mighty man, O Teman, shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter, death. Okay? Which brings a smile to my face, and it should bring a smile to your face, because that's what we're looking for. We're not looking for our recompense for Esau. We really want is death. Each and every one of you, men, want to get that spiritual power from Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, so that we can go stomp these people's head into the ground. And I'm talking from their babies, as young as 1 day old, all the way up to the old grandma fuddy duddy, friggin' doggone Betty White, or what Betty White type motherfuckers, okay? Excuse my Swahili, as the elder like to say. Continuing. For thy violence, see, the very violence, against thy brother Jacob, which is us, Israel, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. So see, no matter how they look at it, no matter how much they approach the prophets, the brothers, and the teachers on the streets about the fact that we should forget about this, okay? Take a look at the background here, okay? Forget about this, hanging, lynching, burning, okay? They're going to be destroyed, because see, Yahweh Shai is going to come back, okay, in the chariots, and World War III is going to happen, and Esau, your teeth is going to be broken. You are going to be destroyed, okay? It says it all throughout the scriptures, and you're saying it right now. That's what I'm reading to you, okay? In that day thou stoodest on the other side, in that day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gate and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou wast as one of them. But thou should not have looked on the day of thy brother in that day that he became a stranger, meaning that our judgment from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai was because of our disobedience, okay? But does it mean that you turn around and just smack us down while we were down? Yeah, you're supposed to be our brother, but you smacked us down, okay? So that's what we call in this day and time a cocksucker, okay? A cocksucker would be great to you when you have it all going. You know, you give them money, you know, you give them a ride in your car, you help them out in their needs like that. And when they see you down, they laugh and they chuckle and they kick you further down on the ground. And so we know we have cocksuckers today, all right? Continuing, but thou shouldest have not looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger, neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction, okay? Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of thy stress. Now, let's think about it this way. You have siblings, right? You get your daddy beat your ass and then send you to the room. And inside your room is waiting your siblings to just laugh at you. And then they turn around, they smack you across the doggone head too. Now, you are feeling that wound from that belt or that whip. And in my case, I used to get beaten with the wires, hooked up with a fish hook on the end like that. So when it hit you, it was like cat lion tail, it rake your skin like that. Now imagine you go inside the room and your brothers and sisters slapping the shit out of you like that. That's Esau right there, okay? They beat you while you're down, okay? Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress, meaning that's good for you. You deserve that. Screw you, okay? I'm the ferret. Thou should not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou shouldst have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. So we were being punished for our wickedness, turning our backs against our Savior, our King, our Lord, our power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and we were being punished. But our punishment was basically, you're not going to live in the land of milk and honey, okay? You're going to go there, you're going to catch hell. But out there, while you're going to be catching this hell, there's Esau right out there to continue to give this hell on to us. Let me share some more headlines for you here, okay? Just let's take a look at some of these other hells we're catching. So let's take a look at this here. In Oakland, these cops actually were going around and going into Oakland. Now, Oakland is near San Francisco. It's one of the more poor cities up here in the Bay Area, okay? And this is where most of your Jakes, your Latinos, your Latinos and your so-called blacks in this country live, okay? Why? Because it's a more high crime area, or what they call high crime. But what was actually happening? They actually had a group of cops that were going around beating, right here it says it right here, a court-mandated federal monitor as overseeing the department after the rioters, and that's what the group they call themselves, scandal in 2003, when a group of rogue officers were accused of beating and framing Oakland citizens of crime. Meaning what? They were doing that to the Hebrew Israelites, okay? Targeting us. Why? We're poor, okay? We are still in that beating and that timeout that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai has given us. And that's the reason why you see that they're able to go and take advantage of this. And it doesn't matter if they have a coon fucking doggone running the operation and stuff like that. All he cares about is his doggone retirement, his paycheck, And as long as these Edomites are smiling in his damn face. So they select their people they select their people properly, okay? Trust me on that when I can tell you, this is not the platform for me to tell you, to illustrate that, because I actually right now at this stage in my life do not give two shits whether this place burned today or tomorrow, all right? But we're going to preach this judgment come to this place. Now, let's take a look at this. Okay, there's Oakland right there. That's it, okay? And this is where you have your little crooked demon cops that are going around and beating up on our people, framing them. And, you know, they get a slap on the wrist. Why? Because their leaders are wicked as shit. But that's okay. That's okay, Esau. Okay? Now, you have this, this is the most recent one. This is unacceptable behavior. Black students, demand expulsion of white peer who said the N-word in the viral video. This will go on. It was said, fellow white student caught in a video saying the N-word repeatedly and using anti-gay slur. Now, I can give two shits about what they call anti-gay slur or anti-homo or whatever the hell that is like that. We already know the scriptures on that. I'm not going to even spend the time on that because you already know what the commandment is on that. Okay, if you're that, you're supposed to be put to damn death. Using the N-word, hey man, let me put it to you this way: you should actually be really happy that you had an Edomite that actually used the N-word in your doggone face. Okay, because at least now you know your enemy, and you should not now be in doggone fantasy world to believe that you actually are going to make it here in this wicked kingdom. Why are you even going to school? Why are you even going to go learn their bullshit? These people are on their way out. We are on the way in a kingdom that is going to rule over all these doggone nations, and they're going to be our slave for 1,000 years, and especially these doggone Edomites. And I have a lot of doggone lessons that is going to show how this slavery is going to look. Okay, precept after precept with some pictures. You know how I do it with the videos right there to show exactly how this is going to look, and you can use your imagination. But I can tell you right now, no Hollywood production can film and reproduce exactly the hell that you damn cockroach, you damn cave beasts are going to face on this doggone earth, okay? So that's what I wanted to bring out there, brothers and sisters, is the fact that Esau is actually going after us, okay? He's using precision, okay? This precision because he is that guy, okay? That's Esau right there, okay? Using that sword to go after us because we are scattered all over this earth and don't actually understand who the hell we really are. And we're easy target. So I hope you were edified with this. Until the next lesson, I'd like to give all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and teachers and brothers from Great Millstone. To my two main teachers there, the brother Yahweh the Maccabees, Bloodline 144, House of David. He's actually the greatest teacher out there like that. He stands out there fearlessly on the road, on the street corner by himself. Okay, and deliver the message of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua out there to these wicked ass doggone people fearlessly. Okay, and then to also my other brother, the other elder teacher out there, brother Amaran from the Mysteries of the Kingdom trilogy. Okay, and his camp. Okay, and you brothers that are putting on the truth. Okay, and you brothers and sisters that are tuning in, Shalom, DTA, and a ball.